Hi there, so it's end of day 32. We've had our first home leave, which was amazing. I enjoyed sleeping in an actual bed with an actual duvet. Don't take that for granted, because when you're here you'll be sleeping with blankets and sheets. None of this polyester or feather duvets, so absolutely amazing. Sleeping in as well. I think I was up before 8 o'clock at all this weekend, so as you can tell I've actually got a bit of a cold and a very bad cough, which I've been told to get rid of this weekend, but hasn't been very successful, so I'm sure my corporals will be proud of me when I'm coughing away. So this last week we've spent doing CBRN, which is chemical, biological, radioactive and nuclear, down at IFPT, which is Initial Force Protection Training with the RAF Regiment. Was definitely interesting, and as you can see before, there's a video of me in the gas chamber having a bit of a panic. Gotta say, worst experience of my life. Not being able to breathe and inhaling CS gas giving me a cough. So it was definitely a nice experience, not? So yeah, most of our training for that week was doing drills of our respirators, taking our respirator off, cleaning it, cleaning our face, putting it back on, all while holding your breath, which I passed, thank God, because I was very worried after having our first taste of CS gas that I might have a bit of an inhale again, because I had a little bit of panic trying to get my respirator back into my haversack, and in doing that I've inhaled and then I couldn't speak when I was meant to say my name and my rank and my number, which I definitely failed to do, but thank God that wasn't an actual test. But on the actual test day I did struggle a little bit with getting my respirator back onto my face as it got caught. So I ended up taking just a little bit of breath, put it on, my eyes were streaming, coughing away, so there was a lot of spit and tears inside my respirator, but it was all worth it in the end because I passed that. Also sat an exam, which I passed 100%, very proud of myself, because that's probably the first time I've ever got 100% in anything. So we've also just started first aid. I'm actually looking forward to that quite a lot, because my past experience, I've been a lifeguard, so I'm quite all with the first aid, but it's getting really frustrating for me because it's different. Like, some of the drills we're doing are completely different to what I've been taught, so I've kind of got to throw it all out the window. We have a test tomorrow on first aid, so if I fail that I won't be too proud of myself because I should know it all. So I'm going to go do a bit of revision in a bit. We're also doing our drill test tomorrow, or our practical rather, which should be quite interesting. I'm not too sure because we're doing a few practice goes rather before we start it, and we're going to learn a few more bits and bobs, so I'm not too sure what that's all going to be about. We're in trouble at the moment, actually. Well, not all of us, but what happened was on Friday we got back from IFPT, we had our evening brief, and some people's trains were due to leave within the next hour. So when they were rushing around, they didn't put all their kit away, didn't leave their beds to inspection standard, and when they got back today the corporal wasn't too impressed, so made everyone do a day 10 inspection. Well, everyone who didn't leave their rooms to inspection standard had to do a day 10 inspection. I was quite alright with that because I left my locker secure, and I also got all my kit away. My bed was tidy, so if I was going to tell you anything, always leave everything to inspection standard, even if it's for 20 minutes. Everything should be to inspection standard, so you're not caught out. So it was good to have a bit of freedom, definitely good. However, I didn't go out boozing. I expected myself to be out getting drunk, but I think I just wanted to spend most of the weekend sleeping. It's been a very long, difficult week. Everyone's really stressed. We've got PT tomorrow, which I'm not really looking forward to because we're doing introduction to battle PT, I think it is. I think it's the obstacle courses we're doing, so should be interesting. Throwing myself around, up and over things. So I'm hoping I can actually get time to film stuff because there's some things obviously that I can't film and other things I can, but then people are a bit funny about me filming it, so hopefully I'll get some of our first aid and some of our PT session tomorrow. Also, I think we're starting another course soon. I'm not too sure what that is, but hopefully we'll find out tomorrow after I pass my first aid. Fingers crossed. So now I'm going to go do a lot of revision and I'll let you know how it goes.